What's My Line? Brought to you by Geritol, the high-potency vitamin iron-rich tonic in liquid or tablets to help you feel stronger. And now, let's all play What's My Line? And now, from New York, let's meet our What's My Line panel. First, the delightful star of stage and television, Miss Arlene Francis.
And now a very talented young man who received the Tony Award for his performance in How to Succeed and is now delighting audiences in Hello, Dolly, Charles Nelson Reilly.
Thank you, Arlene. And on my left is a lovely lady whose caricature hangs on my left at Sardi's, and who promises me that she won't let me get too hung up here. Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
And on my left, the king of publishers, Mr. Bennett, Cerf.
And now you will see our pontificating panjandrum, Mr. John Charles Francis Crowan Daly.
I must say, here we are nearly 15 years old together, and he hasn't got it right yet. John Charles Patrick.
I knew there was a Patrick.
You put the Francis in my honor, John.
Then it needs practice. I give you all fair warning. Where are you going this? Baton Rouge, Dallas, Phoenix, and Los Angeles. Leave town. He's coming. Can't even get your name straight. Probably wind up in the wrong cities all week long. Mr. Reilly, it's very nice to see you on the panel.
Thank you.
I enjoyed both of your performances. I must say Hello, Dolly recently, and it's just great. And you were wonderful in it.
Thank you.
And we have some very interesting things for you to play with for the next half hour. Some very interesting occupations. We'll also have a famous mystery guest before my friends on the panel a little bit later in the program. And we'll meet our first challenger after this. And now to meet our first contestant. Will you enter and sign in, please? Jim? McClellan, right, sir? Yes, sir. All right, Mr. McClellan, where are you from, sir?
Thousand Oaks, California.
And where's that?
That is just about 30 miles north of Los Angeles.
30 miles north. I spent last week in the glorious Napa Valley. I was hoping it was up near that, San Francisco. It's lovely country. Well, it's nice to have you with us. May I present our panel?
Good evening.
And then if you'll join me over here, why, we'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. All right, panel, we can tell you that Mr. McClellan is salaried and he deals in a service, and we'll begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Mr. McClellan, do you work for a non-profit-making organization? And I didn't mean that, honestly. I'd really meant profit-making.
All right, I haven't said anything yet. Would you
want
like
to count me out? I don't
question?
mind.
No, you
I meant, do you work for a profit-making organization?
Yes, I do.
Do you? Thank you, John.
It's all right.
You're very generous.
It's spring.
Does sport come into your work at all?
No, it does not.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Reilly.
This service that you perform, does it make both men and women very happy?
I hope so, sir.
You do. That's nice. This service, do we come to you for it?
Yes, sir, you do.
And do you wear a special uniform or something that we can go, there's that Dada man, and we'd know you right away?
Yes, I would say so.
I think the answer is properly yes.
There is
Charlie,
a special
but,
garb.
I would say that in a way, you certainly would get a general idea as to the line which is followed by Mr. McClellan, but
Yes.
I wouldn't say that it would be absolutely specific.
Jim, do you work outdoors?
Yes, sir, I do.
You do. Do you perform this service in the day rather than in the night?
Yes.
It's a daytime service.
Yes, it is.
I pass because I'm doing so good on my debut.
Right, that is your right.
That's pretty good.
Dorothy Kilgallen.
Mr. McClellan, if I were in the right place, could I utilize your services?
Yes, if you were in the right place to the degree that we have already elicited that the service does tend to please people, make them feel a little bit more of pleasant mind and mien, that you could utilize in that respect, yes.
See. May I rule out that you have anything to do with money?
Yes.
Except for getting paid, of course. But it is a profit-making organization that you work for.
Mm-hmm.
Do people watch you work ever?
Yes, they do.
And this is in the daytime. Do you work around any living creatures?
Yes.
Are they animals rather
Yes,
than
ma'am.
fish? Are any of them four-legged animals?
Pardon me?
Are any of them four-legged animals?
Yes, they are.
Are most of them four-legged animals?
Yes, ma'am.
Are they domesticated animals?
No, they are not.
No, that makes it 2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Mr. McClellan, are they animals that sometimes are seen at the zoo?
Frequently, yes.
They are.
Yes.
Are they wild, considered dangerous, these animals?
Yes, they are, sir.
Are they larger than ponies?
Yes.
Are they either in the lion or tiger families?
No, they are not.
3 down and 7 to go, Miss
That's
Francis.
even larger?
They're larger than lions and tigers? That is, when they're full grown. Would they be found in jungle country?
I
No,
would...
in-
Yeah,
Where
I
there
would
is an
say,
oasis,
Jim,
of course.
Yeah, I would say you would find them in jungle country as a layman would use the word jungle. I figure a layman considers anything other than 42nd and Broadway jungle.
Maybe you don't think 42nd Street and Broadway is a jungle, John. You're wrong. Do these animals ever travel or go near water, except to drink? Are they found at
Yes, yes.
watering
ma'am.
places? Are they either in the rhinoceros or elephant families? I don't know what
Related.
families they have.
We'd have to agree that they're probably kin or cousin. Would that be right, Jim? Yeah.
Do you do something yourself with these animals?
Yes, I do.
Do you train or feed them?
Yes, I do.
Have they something on their have they something about them that is valuable to collect?
No.
No. That's 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Reilly.
Do these animals enjoy the water more than the land?
He never asked them.
Yeah, I would say there, Charlie, that the answer would probably be half and half. It would not necessarily be revealing. So we'll just agree they enjoy the water and let you go on.
Do they have tusks?
Yes, in a manner of speaking.
In a manner of speaking.
Can we have a minute's conference?
You can have 30 seconds for a conference.
Try hippopotami.
That's what he was trying, wasn't he?
Of course I was. Are they hippopotami?
Yes, they are.
They are hippopotami. That's pretty good.
I must say, panel, I'm so proud of you, I'm going to kick them both, all the rest of the cards over, because actually Mr. McClellan is a hippopotami or hippopotamus trainer, but he works with a pair, mother and son, is it?
Right, sir.
And how much does mother weigh?
Approximately 1 ton.
Approximately 1 ton, a couple thousand pounds.
What does he train them to do?
They do tricks. But what do they? I know that Jim doesn't feel they're the brightest things that ever walked.
No.
But he has taught them to do some tricks.
Very simple tricks because they're handicapped. They just waltz around a little bit, sit down together, lie down together, and Simple things like that.
Because there's one good one that he does, and here's where we get to worrying about Jim. He puts his head in their mouths, if you call them mouths. Do you ever have any
that's
trouble
hip.
and feel that something was closing in on you?
Occasionally, yes.
I heard that hippopotami have halitosis. Is that correct?
Oh! This is at the jungle land outside of...
Jungle Land in Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks, outside of Los Angeles. Well, Jim, congratulations on coming through unscathed so far, and may it always be that way. And thanks
thank you
for
very
being
much,
our
sir.
guest on What's My Line.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Now to meet our second guest, will you enter and sign in, please? Brenda? Berlin. Berlin. Oh, Brenda Berlin. Is it Miss or Mrs. Berlin? Miss Berlin? And where are you from?
Toronto.
From Toronto. Well, it's nice to have a northern neighbor with us. And may I present our panel, Miss Berlin? Now, would you join me here, please? And we'll let the audience at home and the audience in the theater know what your line is. All right, panel, we can tell you that Miss Berlin is salaried and deals in a service, and we'll begin the general questioning with Bennett Cerf.
Miss Berlin, have you got anything whatever to do with either the entertainment world or the sports world?
No.
That's 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Is your service one that is enjoyed by both men and women?
Yes.
Do they come to you for your service?
This is a little bit on the hard side. I would think we'd have to give you a no. You would not, for instance, go directly or personally to Miss Berlin to get the service. So if you don't mind, we'll give you no. That's 2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Wright.
Miss Berlin, from the audience reaction that I thought I didn't hear, what you do, is it something that is quite difficult and requires special training?
Yes.
Do you wear, hear that old stock question, do you wear some sort of special garb, Miss Berlin?
No.
No.
That's 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Miss Berlin, are there any men who do what you do?
Yes.
Would you say there were more men than women doing whatever it is?
No.
Well, let me have a small conference.
He's finding out what the ground rules are in Toronto.
Okay. Miss Berlin and I feel, Dorothy, that we should go out of our way to be completely fair. We don't have the exact statistics. We will admit that both men and women, in some numbers, perform this particular function, so we'll give you a modified or qualified yes.
Thank you so much, John. You are being good tonight. Now, usually, when someone is asked a question about special training, John, you indicate whether a college degree is required. You did not tonight.
Well, if it has been my former practice, I intend to abandon it right now. If you'd like to ask the question.
All right, I'll be brave. Miss Berlin, can you do what you do without a college degree?
Yes.
You just need a little special, or some special degree of training somewhere. Do you use your hands in your work?
Yes.
Do you move about a good deal in your work?
No.
That makes it 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Miss Berlin, I don't believe we've ascertained as yet whether or not you work for a profit-making organization. Do you work for a non-profit-making organization?
Yes.
Would it be, do you have anything to do whatever with the law?
Yes.
Have you anything to do with the Toronto Police Department?
No.
That, are you talking about, this
Well,
puts
that would
us in a
include,
sticky
that would
spot.
include the jail, that would include jail, the courts.
Something to do.
You know,
Partly.
Yeah, we would say partly, Bennett.
Only partly.
Partly.
I just had a funny idea.
Can I eliminate jail, prisons?
You mean as the specific
As a
place
specific-
where the
that you do
occupation
not-
is performed?
Can I take it for granted that you do not do your work in or near a penitentiary?
I have to say yes or no.
Yeah.
No.
You don't.
You can't do that.
I cannot do that.
No, you cannot do that. It makes it 5 down and 5
Put
to
that
go,
all
Miss
wrong,
Francis.
didn't I?
But it has been ascertained that you do not wear a uniform in your job. Is that correct, Miss Berlin?
Yes.
You work indoors?
Yes.
Do you have anything to do with the detection of a criminal?
Partly.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have anything to do with fingerprinting?
Very good. I'm going to throw all the cards over because actually that's right. Actually, Miss Berlin is a fingerprint examiner, a technician who aids in the identification of criminals by studying fingerprints. And Bennett, the problem with the Toronto is that Miss Berlin works for the provincial police, the equivalent of our state police department, which is why we were hedging you on jails and things like that, because we had to assume something, couldn't give it away.
Okay.
That's a fascinating occupation. How long have you been doing that?
2 months.
2 months? You find it interesting?
Yes.
Have you read any good poems lately?
Or fingerprints? Or thumbprints?
I don't take the print.
You don't. You just study them after they come.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Miss
fine.
Berlin has beautiful eyes,
Thank you.
but I guess not for some.
It all depends, Charles. It all depends. Well, thank you very much, Miss Berlin. It was nice to have you with us on What's My Life. We'll meet tonight's mystery guest in just a moment after this message. And now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our Mystery Channel challenger, for which my friends on the panel are blindfolded. Blindfolds in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
John.
Good.
Yes.
Will you enter Mystery Challenger and sign in, please? All right, panel, you know, in this case, we go to a different form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise. And we'll begin it all with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Mystery guest, are you primarily known for your work in movies?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Cerf.
In the course of the work that you do you ever raise your voice or voices in song?
Yes.
Miss Francis?
But not very loud, I guess. Are you in the musical theater?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Reilly.
Would I fight to get to ringside to see you?
Indubitably.
Do I have more questions?
No,
No,
it's
you
my
just have
turn.
that one then,
I'm
Charles. Miss
just
Kilgallen?
Is your mother associated with the clergy?
Yes.
All right, you three beauties.
McGuire
The McGuire sisters. Actually, somebody's got a very good memory, because you remember your mother came to see us.
Yes.
And the minister of the cloth, and it was a delight to have her as a guest. You were all at the plaza. That's my office. I have a great time now. I go to work every day, and there's a wonderful big portrait of you three in red dresses, which you know more about than
They
I
had
do.
so
The
few
Persian
chances
one.
to talk to us, John. Don't you think they ought to sound their A or something?
A.
Nice.
B, C, and I'm stuck. I never learned the
What's the
alphabet.
big number this time?
Pardon?
What's your big number this time round?
I think our closer. You're referring to the act?
Well, what
Yes.
are you referring to?
I think our closer in the act.
Which is what?
We do explain how women don't have it particularly too easy in this business, and how the men do, and what we have to cope with, and then we do a
tell 'em,
takeoff
kiddo.
on that.
Life upon the wicked stage.
It's based on Life Upon the Wicked Stage, and
Remember
well,
in the dressing room I told you I thought there'd be 2?
He's
Now, this-
psychic, and I said,
thought
"There's
there
no
would be
couple
2.
in
I
town."
felt coupley. I felt there'd be more than 1.
You must feel triplety next time.
Well, all I want to say at this moment, Bennett, is I've counted the odds, and it's 5 against 3, so let's not discuss that closing number in
That's
any more
true.
detail. We'd be beaten. Well, it's wonderful to see you all again, and Lucky Plaza for having you.
Thank you.
And lucky us for having
And
you,
nice
too.
to see
Good
you
night to
again.
you.
Bye-bye.
Well, congratulations are certainly in order, panel, and I give them to you, and we'll have another contestant after this word from our alternate sponsor. And now a final contestant. Will you enter and sign in, please? Gordon Tallman. Right, sir? All right. Mr. Tallman, where are you from, sir?
Hyde Park, Vermont.
Hyde Park, Vermont. Where is that? Is that near Rutland?
No, it's about 20 miles north of Stowe.
Oh, that's lovely country. Nice to have you with us. May I present the panel, Mr. Tallman? And now would you join me over here, and we'll let the audience at home and the audience here with us in the theater know exactly what your line is. Panel, we can tell you that Mr. Tallman is salaried and deals in a product, and I think we'll begin the general questioning with Mr. Reilly.
Thank you. This product, Gordon, could I find it in my home?
You might.
Would it be in a particular room of the home?
Not necessarily.
No, I wouldn't think so, Charlie. That's 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Mr. Tallman, is this a useful product?
What's that?
Is it a useful product?
Yes.
Is it something that comes in various sizes or
Yes.
colors?
Mm-hmm.
Is it solid rather than liquid?
It's solid.
Is it something that I could not fold,
No, you couldn't.
but I could hold it in my hand?
Yes.
If I had it in the house, do you think I'd keep it in a closet or a bureau drawer or in hiding somewhere
You might.
rather than having it out on a coffee table?
I would say
That
yes,
kind of
wouldn't you?
thing.
Yes.
Is it anything, may I assume that it does not have movable parts?
No, it doesn't.
Is it anything that you would put anything on or into?
Yes, it is.
Would you put something into it?
No.
That makes it 2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Mr. Tallman, Miss Kilgallen has elicited the very valuable bit of information that you can put things on it. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this article, this product with which you associated, ever found on the floor?
It might be.
It could be, but here this is, again, I think I'm going to give you a no, Bennett. It has no business being on the floor, so we'll give you a no.
I drop things all the time, John.
I know, you do. You see, that's why that's 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Francis.
It's better if it's on a table, is it, Mr. Tallman?
That makes it 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Reilly.
It's not better on a table.
If I entered my room where this is, would I most likely find it toward the ceiling rather than toward the floor?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. 5 down and 5 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Well, would it ever be on a shelf?
It might be.
Yeah, might be.
There it is hiding from me again. You put something on it, and it's on a shelf.
And not on a table.
No, this shelf is in a closet, Arlene.
Okay.
My shelf is. I don't know about yours.
I think the only decent thing for me to do as the manager of this ring team is to throw the towel in. Yes,
I'd like to
Bennett?
take one crack at it. Used on beds at any time.
No. No, Mr. Tallman makes golf tees. And his employer is the Bullard Lumber Company. And Mr. Tallman, thank you for puzzling that panel. That was fun. Nice to have you with us. Mr. Reilly, it's good to have had you with us, and it wasn't as bad as you thought it was
No,
going
it
to be.
wasn't, and I'd like to say goodnight to hippopotami everywhere.
Good,
to
and
this
good night,
wonderful
Arlene
panel for
Francis.
helping.
Good night, John. Good night, Martin. When are you coming back? Good night, Charles.
Good night. Good night, Miss Kilgallen.
Please call me Dorothy, Charles, after all these years.
Good night,
Hanging
Dorothy.
you sorties together. Good night, Bennett.
Good night, John Charles.
No.
Where's Patrick?
I don't know. Dallas, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Baton Rouge. Here he comes, and he's all yours. And good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us on What's My Line.
Line is a CBS television network production in association with Mark Goodson and Bill Cotter. This is Johnny Olson reminding you, if you'd like to attend one of our broadcasts, just write to What's My Line, CBS Tickets, 485 Madison Avenue, New York, New York, 10022.